season. From sword-clashing epics to full-blown power fantasy madness, this lineup is cooking. So let's begin the video. On number 6. New Saga. So we've got Kyle, your classic knight in shining armor type, who's been through hell, like literal apocalyptic level hell. The world's in ruins, most of his friends are dead, and he finally defeats the demon lord, only to get surprise teleported back in time with all his memories intact. And what does he do? New game plus mode, baby. Now Kyle's out here with future knowledge, PTSD, and a no more Mr. Nice Guy attitude, ready to change fate and stop the world from turning into demon BBQ again. He's recruiting party members like a fantasy draft, dodging betrayals before they happen, and absolutely speed-running redemption arcs. Starts off real nice. Great pace, cool setup, and that satisfying I know what's coming. So let me flex energy that makes early episodes super fun to watch. And don't worry, the action's solid, the magic looks clean, and the world building's just deep enough to get you hooked without needing a wiki open. Plus, Kyle's not some overpowered clown. He's got trauma, strategy, and occasionally actual brain cells. Let's see where this saga goes. On number 5. Togen Anki. So here's the deal. Shiki, our hot-headed protagonist, finds out he's not just your average angry teenager. He's actually part of a bloodline war between Oni and Momotaro. Welcome to Togen Anki, where everyone's got daddy issues and powers that make you go, yo, did he just slice that guy with his blood? Now let's not pretend this is peak shonen formula. It's a typical shonen anime. An angsty protagonist, check. Hidden power, check. Edgy rivals, check. Secret organization that trains teenagers to murder each other. Oh yeah, double check. But you know what? That's not a bad thing. Sometimes you don't want genre defining. You just want cool characters, epic fights, and drama you can yell about at 2 a.m. And this anime delivers. Speaking of fights, the action here is clean. Blood-based powers look sick, the clashes are intense, and the animation's got that crunchy impact you want in a shonen. Sure, they sneak in some weird CGI shots here and there. You'll notice it, you'll squint a little, but honestly, nothing too crazy. The art style still slaps with gritty designs, bold colors, and that signature shonen energy that keeps everything looking sharp. On number 4. Hell Teacher Nube. So here's the deal. Nube is your friendly neighborhood teacher by day and full-blown exorcist with a demon hand by night. He's the only guy standing between his 5th grade class and the supernatural hellspawn trying to possess, eat, or emotionally scar them on a weekly basis. And this is a remake which does so much better than the original. They finally dropped the weird, ecchi nonsense that had no business being there in the first place. Seriously, who thought that was okay? And instead gave us bloody, gritty, and full-send horror action that actually slaps. Ghosts are brutal, demons are nightmarish, cursed school supplies are weirdly terrifying. Our teacher is still that guy, wise, strong, traumatized, and way too underpaid for this job. And let's not sleep on the action, it's good. Crisp animation, nasty monster designs, and some fights that look like they crawled out of Chainsaw Man's cousin's basement. You get that 90s horror anime charm with 2025 visuals, and it's honestly a killer combo. Hell Teacher is back, better and bloodier. No creepy fan service, just a wholesome but deeply haunted teacher protecting kids from demonic horrors while throwing hands with the underworld. If you like supernatural violence, cursed body parts, and heartwarming horror chaos, this is your jam. On number 3. Tess. So the story kicks off with Alicia, a wannabe hero with big dreams, a shiny sword, and zero idea what kind of nightmare she just signed up for. She's one of 13 chosen heroes sent to defeat the all-powerful lord of magical beasts, Tess. Horns, massive sword, bad attitude. Naturally, things go horribly wrong. The heroes fumble the bag catastrophically, and instead of saving the world, they pretty much push the apocalypse button. Nice job, guys. But plot twist, Tess ends up becoming the babysitter of destiny. This anime is absolutely dripping with that old school dark fantasy flavor. It's got the grit, the heavy shadows, the brooding monster lords, and it hits you with a modern animation glow up. It feels like Dungeon Meshi's twisted older cousin that dropped out of hero school and joined a cult. And honestly, that's a compliment. It's like watching an early 2000s anime that got a budget boost in 2025. It's not just edgy fantasy doom. There's real emotion, stakes, mystery, and weirdly wholesome moments between a demon lord and a tiny prophecy baby. Somehow, it balances high-stakes world-ending tension with deep lore and cursed parenting. On number 2. Gachiakuta. Imagine getting yeeted off a cliff into the world's trash dump just because society said, yeah, we don't vibe with you. That's basically how our boy Rudo starts his hero arc. Framed for a crime he didn't commit, tossed into the abyss like yesterday's leftovers, and somehow lands in a whole new world full of broken stuff and badass powers. But here's the twist. This ain't your average underdog story. Rudo doesn't just survive. He starts wrecking people with trash-based superpowers. He turns literal garbage into violence. Action here is smooth, stylish, and straight up savage. Every fight scene is dripping with intensity and cool factor. The animation's looking crispy, the camera angles go crazy, and the choreography? It's delicious. No surprise, this is one of the most anticipated anime of 2025. People have been waiting on this like it's the second coming of Jujutsu Kaisen, with a little more grime, a little more grit, and way more flying metal pipes. And about the story, it's got potential. A dystopian world, a revenge plot, class divide themes, mysterious powers. It's cooking. Whether it turns into a masterpiece or just a glorious mess, we're here for the ride. On number 1. Lord of the Mysteries. It throws you into a world where magic, mystery, and cosmic horror are just part of the 9-to-5 grind. Klein Moretti starts off as a broke student just trying to survive. But one cursed notebook later, and boom, he's knee-deep in secret organizations, ancient rituals, and creepy gods that stare into your soul. And no, there's no overpowered MC punching planets here. This is slow-burning power systems, so deep you'll need a corkboard, detective work that makes you feel smart, and stakes that keep getting higher with every episode. It's not just good, it's gorgeous. Every fight scene feels like a moving painting. The camera work is sleek and cinematic. The vibes are hauntingly mysterious. Even if you're just an average anime watcher, this anime will have you pausing every frame. It looks that good. The visuals are clean. The pacing has a bit of a problem right now, but the entire show feels like a love letter to mystery, horror, and high fantasy. It's the kind of anime that makes you want to wear a trench coat, read a forbidden book, and question reality. If you're into stylish storytelling, brainy world building, and action that's straight up art, don't sleep on this one. And there you have it. If you found something new